Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robert De Niro.
Well, people always assume Marty and I are so much alike because we're both from New York and maybe because we've done so many films together. And the fact is that we really are very different. I'm amazed that we're so different in so many ways. And yet, we're so much the same, idea-wise and taste-wise, except there are a few things. I like to fly, but Marty, he'll take a train ride for 27 hours. And then there's the dog. Zoe. For those who know who Zoe is, they know. I just find it odd that he's so into having a dog. We both like dogs, but he takes this little dog everywhere. It's a special relationship. Not that I'm as close to Marty as the dog. I have nothing against the dog personally. But we have our own relationship, excluding this dog. But anyway, seriously, I am lucky to have a very special relationship with Marty that allows us to support each other's instincts and to do things that I feel I can't do with other directors. And I'm very, very privileged to be in that position. Now, I know I shouldn't say this because there are studio executives here, but sometimes people think when we've been talking in the trailer for a while before starting a scene that we've been talking too long, and the assistant director, Joe Reedy, will come in and say, "Let's go." And we say, "Give us a minute. We're discussing the scene." But in fact, we're discussing personal things before we go outside and do the scene. But I realized after all the times we've done this, and after all the movies, it's part of our process, and it makes it that much easier to go out and do the work. It's amazing when I think back to when I used to see Marty over 30 years ago standing in a hallway when we were kids, that we'd ever wind up in this situation. It's incredible. It's a classic. It's a classic movie story. Congratulations, Marty. I'm very proud of you. We're honoring Marty tonight not only for his work on film, but for his continuing efforts to make sure everyone's work on film stays where it belongs. On film, where the color is printed correctly, stabilized on film, and stored in studio vaults that have been restored and secured against ravages of time. Now, for example, this is what Marty might see when it's late at night and he's drifting off to sleep. I want you to show what Marty's real nightmare might be.
Those punches by LaMotta explain themselves. They fought 5 times between 1942 and 1943.